Oh, I yanked it out of his mouth. Dang it. Come here, in the boat. Oh. You know, I think I lost an entire setup. That was a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big bass. Ow. Look at that, just eating that fish. Oh. Sunfish. But I'm pretty sure we found the bass beds. And we're gonna come back here tomorrow first thing. See if we can get back into them. Here we go, guys. We're back, day 2. Beautiful out. It's pretty warm and buggy, but beautiful. Better than it raining or something of that nature. We are going to zoom to the spot we ended at last night. There's our friend from yesterday. He's fishing too. Hey guys, we are back. We're back at where we were last night. And we're just gonna kind of ease ourselves back in here. I'll turn my motor off and we're not gonna make any noise. I'm actually gonna pull my motor up. I'll tell you what, right? I say it all the time. Extremely thankful for my motor now. It just makes things so possible. All right, guys. We're back here. I'm seeing them. Wow, it really opens up back here. Gosh, there's several bass right over there. Oh, I yanked it out of his mouth. Dang it. Oh, dang. That was a nice one right there. But it had it in its mouth. Try and drag it right through the bed. Let's throw something else at him. We found them. Now we just gotta catch them. You know what? Let's go with our tried and true. Our Ned rig with the TRD bugs on it. You never know who's over there. Go real slow. There's one. Oh man, I keep missing them. That's 2. 2 lost. was watching a YouTube video this morning, and the guy was saying that this time of year is the biggest time of year for losing fish because you see them hit it. We're just gonna keep going. Chatterbait, Ned rig, BFS. Gosh, there it is again, man. This big dog moving around. Not a huge bass, but I'd love to catch him. Don't worry, y'all. Things are gonna click. I've already connected with two, just lost them. Lightly connected, I'd say. Let's move again. I see other kayakers here now. Gosh. The guys assaulted the boat launch this morning. Dang it. I don't know what is a spawning area if this is not. This is a place where only I can go in a kayak. It reconnects up there with the big spawning areas. Going around the backside of this island, I just don't see anything happening. There's a creek here coming in. I'm gonna fish around right here. It's a big deep hole. Before we go, let's throw some stuff in here. I mean, this looks fishy. I mean, if this isn't where a fish lives, I don't know where fish live. This is crazy. It's having one of those days, you know? I'm fishing confidence baits. I'm doing everything I possibly can. And I'm just not getting them today. The only thing I think that's different today is the fact that it's like cloudy and it could storm later, but that's usually a good thing. A fish. Yes, finally. Do not fall off. Yeah, boy. Come here. Come here, in the boat. Ned rig saves the day. Again, thank you. Oh, thank God. Wow, we fished for this fish. It's nothing crazy, but I will take it, man. Look at that guy. That's a healthy dude. That's cool. Thank God. Why are you guys so hard to catch today? All right, let's keep it going, man. Let's see if we can keep it going. We know more where some bigger ones are, right over there. Let's go hit them. Ned rig, thank you. TRD bugs, again. Thank goodness, man, to catch a fish. Thank God. Just get one in your hands makes you feel so much better on a day like today, you know? When it's a struggle. Okay, well, that's not working. Let's throw the Ned rig for just a minute more since this worked. And then we are moving. We've spent so much time here. It's insane. Like just an unbelievable amount of our day has been spent here. And it wasn't very fruitful, but I'm glad we tried it. I'm not ashamed of trying. But it is just a bummer when you don't catch anything, you know? You see the fish too. That's the hardest part of this whole thing is you see the fish. And they're just there, and you cannot get them to hit. They are not hitting for you no matter what. For unknown reasons. I'm getting a quick snack in, and we're moving spots. I want to look at one more grass flat, and then if not, we're gonna go fish for some of those hybrid stripers. Man, y'all, so I got back all the way to this grass flat. It's not a grass flat, it's kind of like a muddy bottom, and I'm just not seeing anything. I don't see anything. I see some little depressions over there, but nothing like bass spawning. And I'm at a point now where I just kind of want to go wipe the slate clean and go fish the back of this creek again and catch some of those hybrids. Because that was fun, and this is not fun. So let's blast back there. Let's go over there. That's where we had the most luck, right? All right, guys, we have transitioned way back into the creek. It's 59-degree water, almost 60-degree water. But versus like the 65, 66 we were hitting in that grass flat, that's pretty crazy, right? But we're gonna try to catch some of those little striped bass hybrids. Wipers, are they called, or something? And kind of try to wipe the slate clean a little bit, because this morning was not great. Well, chatterbait's not working. That's not surprising. I mean, I really do think we lucked into that fish yesterday. It was pretty crazy. Let's throw the algebra in. This could do something. Just very slowly went into the ground. There's a fish. Hybrid. What do we tell you? Ah, that makes me feel better. Catching fish, man. Hard morning. I don't really care what they are now. We stumbled into the wrong spawn that we were looking for, but it's still a spawn and it's still fun. See, this is so much more up my alley. I know we're in a lake, but having the creek here is just, it's kind of what I do. You know? I mean, we've had some good days here, but I am notoriously bad at river fishing. I am notoriously bad at lake fishing. I'm just not, you know. I haven't been doing it for as long as the creeks and rivers, so it's just I'm still learning a lot. There's one. Ugh. Oh, hey, that's one of our buddies, little sunfish. We're never upset about that. Well, knew somebody would be there. You see, like, when I'm in a river or a creek situation, I just knew where to go. In a lake, I'm totally experimenting and just guessing and just what I find on the internet and whatnot, you know. So it's a whole thing that we're trying to get better at here. And I would consider this, if I wasn't even filming, a very great outing. Like, we had a good time, we did good, we caught some fish. It's tricky though, tricky one. All right, let's go fish that trench I was talking about. It's like right behind all these rocks. I know there's bass in there too. I see them swimming around. So let's go do that, and then we'll wrap it up. We'll kind of work our way out of here. Also, if I was a bass and I was in pre-spawn, because the temperature is back here, I'd be hanging out here big time. And nicely anchored too. Let's see what we can yank out of here. Let's just go through our lineup. Just gonna run it right down the edge. And it's not that crazy of a trench, it's just a few feet deep, but compared to everything else, it's pretty different. Come on, we need a buzzer beater 5-pound bass that's pre-spawning. Wouldn't that be awesome? Just one. Whoa, sunfish. BFS saving the day. That's a pretty bluegill. I love catching bluegills. Well, y'all, they're working on this trail back here and it could not be louder. So apologies for the noise, but I think I found something here. And I just want to run my setups through it. There's a fish. That's a bass, I think. That's a hybrid. Oh, yeah, wow, that's a nice one. Whoa, whoa. I think that's the biggest one we've caught. Wow, that thing took it. Wow, ooh, big spikes. Look at that thing. Pretty cool. I've never really caught a bunch of these. I've only caught like 1 or 2 of these ever before this trip. Wow, it's yellowy looking. It's really cool. Cool. Well, I mean, this is all making this morning fade away to me. So that's good. Wow, they're attacking each other. Woo. That's hey, a bass. That was cool. You know, I think I lost an entire setup. I did. You know, it just fell off the boat somewhere. Always secure your stuff, guys. Dang it. It wasn't one of my most expensive setups, but dang. That sucks. That's gone. Man, I hate that I did that. Dang it. No crying over spilt milk, you know. You can only do so much. You can't change, you can't, just things happen sometimes. You lose a rod, it happens. I just can't believe I did that. I'm surprised I haven't lost a rod yet, but it happens. You find rods in creeks and stuff all the time. They're just rusted out and done, but you see them all the time. Wow, man, y'all, today has been a day for us. It really has been. We lost a setup. Wonder if I got that on video. Just fell off the boat, man. Sometimes that happens, I guess. It sucks. There's one. Oh, dang. Dude, the day of losing fish is crazy, man. Man, y'all, I think losing my rod was the final nail in the coffin of the day where I should just kind of wrap it up and get out of here and head back home. It wasn't a complete loss today. I know I'm being dramatic. We caught a handful of fish. I've never seen so many fish in ultra clear water that I didn't have end up in my boat. And I learned a lot about the spawn today. I watched the male bass kind of on those grass flats kind of just like push lures out of their nest instead of really hitting them. I mean, I would hook them for a second and then I'd lose them immediately. So it was a very big learning experience for me. I'm always gonna come back in the creeks now. I always have my most luck in these, no matter what the time of year is. We lucked into that fish yesterday with the chatterbait, thank God. That was an awesome experience. And you know, finding these little hybrid striper, wiper, whatever they're called, fish was kind of cool. You know, we caught a bunch of them on the BFS, so we had a good time. It's just time to go home. It was one of those days. It's a full moon out. Usually a full moon means good fishing, but today a full moon made a kind of crazy day out for me. So Thank you guys for watching. We're all so lucky to get to go fishing. I'm sure if you watch this channel, you're obsessed with fishing too. So a day on the water is always a good day. You can complain about some stuff, but I mean, look, we're out here in this beautiful nature. I mean, it's just, you can't have too bad of a day out here, even if you lose a rod and don't catch as many fish as you thought. So always remember how lucky we are. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next adventure. This is crazy. Wasn't supposed to rain today. Also, my motor ran out of battery. So, it's been one of those days. You have them every once in a while, right? Let's just hope we don't have many of them.